So Friday, and then I realized it was like the time to like prepare. I want to just like give you extra time for us to prepare. So thank you very much for joining, and also everybody watching Dito Sapinas and from around the world. That very thank you very much for spending some time with us here. And it was actually pretty fun. We started off with the overbooking, the flight cancellation issues, which I mean, this is just an airline business. What can we say? I mean, it happens, and now like the real issue, I think, is more of the customer service side. I think handling the communication. I think that's really what it boils down to. And I think maybe we've gone more into like the new flights and Manila airport developments, which is actually great. And then, but I think it boils down to like the customer service, how the passengers, the communication. Because I don't know if you guys use the Cebu Pacific chatbot, but I for one,
I hate
would rather I mean, I'd rather talk to it's better to talk to a human whenever you're in a situation, you're stressed, and imagine like delayed 8 hours, and then your overbooked flight, whatever, your next flight, and you just want to go home, and everybody wants to go home. The flight attendants, the pilots, everybody's like stressed out. Even the airport staff, they're like, grabe, I want to balik sa balay or bahay, I'm tired, sleepy, 1 a.m. Everybody's just pissed at that point, and tempers will flare,
normally.
So, and especially airports being, and the other added stress is being in an airport, so that's a whole other issue. That's it just adds up for the stress levels just in. And to talk to a chatbot is probably the most infuriating thing to do right when you're like in a peak stress level,
You know what? I've had multiple instances where I had to communicate with Cebu Pacific just to make some clarifications or flight adjustments. And absolutely, I was looking for a live agent because I think there is an option. There is an option for a live agent in Cebu Pacific's chatbot, but it will take you so much time waiting for an available agent to talk to you. So, well, it's a bit sad that they shifted fully digitally, but I would understand in a business sense with Cebu Pacific in order to, cut costs amid the pandemic. So I think that's the reason why they removed their hotline.
Yeah, but I think I wonder if they could bring it back now, because and also going back to I think during the hearing there was mentioning of like the suggestion of bring help desks. I'm not sure where I heard it from. I think at the airports, I mean the airlines, but then the challenge is if they mandated that they can do it domestically, pero it's gonna be ang hirap to apply internationally, because sometimes the airports overseas, they don't have ownership of those check-in counters. So maybe at their ticket office, pero the other issue with that leads to another problem, like maybe their airport office is only open at certain times. So I think very easy to implement domestically. I think that can be just give that exemption for the international, because like they don't have full control of their position or their locations outside of the country, but at least maybe Manila, Cebu to start off, like those help desks, whatever. And then that brings up, the chatbot. I'm sorry. I mean, as much as I like technology, using it, booking online, it's just, and I'm kind of surprised too. Like there's no like a complaint kind of thing. And then also the other thing I want to mention is like whenever you rebook, apparently with Cebu Pacific, or you do have to like you forfeit the add-ons. So I think a suggestion, maybe if anyone from Cebu Pacific is listening or now or watching the stream later, I would suggest maybe to ease it, have the compensation, the rebooking, and then add, and also keep the benefits that they have already purchased, add-ons that they purchased. So, and the last